Hi everybody, Winona here. I've been running a few videos and getting ready to start a YouTube channel, and Rock and I are pretty new to this whole thing, and he's quite camera shy, so a lot of times you might see me videotaping by myself. When we first started this and decided we wanted to run a YouTube channel, we were looking for a name to give our YouTube channel. Since I'm Winona and he's Rock, a friend of ours gave us the name Winrock many years ago. And so we became Winrock Ranch, and later on Winrock Ranch Subdivision. And so the name Winrock is just stuck with us, and decided it had to be Winrock something. And we were deciding on Winrock's Roadhouse, and then the adventures began. And the other day when I was running a video, all of a sudden the words Winrock Adventures just popped out. And since our life can be a big adventure, good, bad, and ugly, we just decided that one seems to fit the most. So that's what we went with. And so we just wanted to let you know why at the beginning you'll hear me say Winrock's Roadhouse, and now we've changed it to Winrock's Adventures. A lot of adventures have happened just in the last couple weeks since we started this and decided this is what we wanted to do. And
I mean, you decided. I wanted something I could hook onto and go.
Yeah, he just wanted a camper we could hook on and go with. And as you know the story by now probably, or will learn the story, it didn't happen that way. A good friend of mine from church, as the story is told later, lost her husband to cancer last year, and her mother had lived with them out in front in a camper for a few years, and eventually she went to California, and my friend's husband couldn't do the upkeep on the camper. He did manage to get it flushed out and get all of the antifreeze in so nothing froze. But the coach sat down there for about 10 years, and her mother lived in it for 4 or 5 summers, but the last 3 or 4 years it's been empty. It's just been sitting there. The slides were in, but obviously things didn't get caulked like they were supposed to, and there ended up being a lot of rot that we've been working away on. So one day at church I approached her and asked her what she was going to do with the camper, and she told me to bring Rock down, look it over, and give her an offer she couldn't refuse. And after he looked at it and said he really didn't want to mess with it, I kind of took the, please, let's just try it. So then I said, you know, well, let's at least tell her what she could probably get out of it if she sold it, and it wasn't very much. So I ended up making her an offer of $500, and she accepted it. So that started our journey into getting this thing brought home and tearing it apart and digging in and seeing exactly what needs to be done. And as things have progressed, we're both getting pretty excited. He's got one more side to do, and we'll be ready to take it down and have new tires and the brakes looked at and redone. And so that's just the short version of what we're doing, and we hope that you guys will follow us along and watch what we're doing and keep an eye on where we head, because we have no idea. I'm not a traveler. I never have been.
I'm a gypsy.
And he's a gypsy. He's always been a gypsy, and I never have been. We traveled around a lot when I was a kid, and I just hate to travel. And he nearly has to force me to go if and when we do.
I said you could stay. I'll go.
I know.
When you get tired of traveling, there's trailways. They run there.
That's what he
says.
says.
Ride home.
Once I'm out, I'm a homebody. Once I'm out on the road, I don't mind. But then I want to get home. and that's where I'm
Home
hoping
to what?
that this fifth wheel will be home away from home for me, and I won't have that urge to want to hurry back home. We had a toy hauler several years ago, and we'd be gone for 3 or 4 days, and man, I couldn't wait to get back home.
Home to what?
Home to home. I like my stuff. So we're working on getting rid of my stuff, and yeah, it's hard, but I am going through and scaling down,
I've already gotten rid of most of mine.
and yeah, all but a garage full of tools, which I'm glad he's got right now. So no, not a traveler, never have been. So this is going to be a real adventure for me, and we'll see how long I can handle it. He watches a lot of YouTube videos out there, and a lot of people that say they didn't like traveling, that once they got out there, fell in love with it. I was a stay-at-home mom, 3 kids, and my 3 kids only live about 45 minutes away. And now I have 8 grandchildren
I never see him hardly.
and a great grandchild.
Hardly ever
So
see him.
that's home.
Hardly
I
ever
just
see
hate
him.
getting away from, too far away from the kids, too far away from home. So it is going to be an adventure, and I hope that I learn to love it as much as I hear so many of you do. I don't think I could ever do full-time RVing, but we'll see where that goes. Maybe it'll break down somewhere and we'll be stuck and have to live in an RV. I don't know.
Yahoo! Let's hope.
Yeah,
Could only
but
hope,
we've
especially
been
if
up
we're
here
on the
for
ocean.
25 years, and that's longer than either one of us have ever lived in one place.
And I'm bored to death.
He is bored. I'm the busybody. As much as I like being home, I do like being out and doing things. I do a lot of volunteer work, and that keeps me busy and from going insane. But so I don't know. We'll
That's
see.
why you're going insane, because you're so bored here.
So we'll see how this whole thing goes. We'll just see. And I may end up falling in love with traveling and seeing different parts of the country. We've been in Colorado. I have.
Too long. All my life. Basically all my
28
life.
years I've been in Colorado. Love it. Came from
I've
Michigan.
been here for 40.
And so we'll see what traveling is all about. Wish us luck, and follow us when I get the YouTube channel going. I can ask you to subscribe and follow us, and I hope that you enjoy our journey with us. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.